My name is Richard Andrew. I'm basically in full-time ministry, and I travel the country leading worship and telling people about the crazy, amazing things that God has done in my life. At 14, I ran away from home. Before my 18th birthday, I was a teenage father expecting my second child. I was a drug addict in every form of the words. I started getting arrested, 60 days here, 30 days, 90 days. Eventually, I was sentenced to state prison for 4 years. During that time in state prison, there was no rehabilitation, there was just survival. Because even when I was released from prison, and even though I was pursuing a relationship with Christ, there weren't many resources there for me. Gary Hornsby is my pastor and my friend. He has a passion and a heart for people. And in the midst of all of the endeavors that he partakes in, he had a vision for a men's ranch. And by having the vision for the ranch, it was all about knowing that if you can change a man, then you possibly have changed an entire family, and inadvertently you've poured into an entire community. The River's Edge Ranch is, first of all, it's a house. It's a housing unit for men. So men are actually living there 24/7. They're working there, so the ranch is also a place where they wake up and they put in a full day's work, whether it's tending to the horses or doing community service work in the surrounding communities.
Our whole vision from the beginning was to create an environment of life, a life-giving ranch, where basically people could come out of their surroundings at home, or keeping guys from going to prison, helping guys getting out of prison, or whatever it is, to put them in an environment of life. And so every project we do here, everything that we increase, is another aspect of life-giving environment for these guys to work in and to participate in, and to be able to invest their life into it, where they lay down their head on the pillow at night and they feel like, I've accomplished something today. My life matters. My life has purpose.
People come out here, we have 20 acres, and they could walk around and think. We have Bible studies constantly, 3 times a day. We have choir, we have prayer. We use everything we have out here, not only the land itself, our fruit trees, our animals, that to bring a man back to being a man, and not only just a regular man, but a man of God.
So I have personally interacted with the men in the ranch program. I have seen men in their initial weeks where they're still carrying the physical and emotional and mental effects of addiction. So I've seen men on that end. I've seen men on graduation day. Not only is their heart and their mind changed, their speech is changed, their outlook and opinions are changed. It's nothing short of supernatural, literally, what's happening. With the long list of amazing things that are happening at the ranch, I think one of the craziest things is that all of its services are free of charge to the men. The only thing that's required of them as far as payment is a sincere desire to make a change. And although it's free to the men, we all know that someone has to pay the light bill. Someone has to pay the grocery bill. And right now, the people that are doing that are people that have a heart to see men's lives transformed and changed. It's that simple. My wife and I, we're monthly donors. Why? Because we want to see men's lives changed, and we have seen that the program works. So because of that, we know that it's a safe, vital, effective place for our dollars to go, to help to feed them, clothe them, keep the electricity on, so that this program can keep going and men can keep getting changed, and that's more families changed, more communities changed. So when we, send $1 to the River's Edge Ranch, our dollar is actually being used to do all these amazing, crazy, forever things. You know what I mean? So the money is temporary. The sowing of that seed, the giving of the dollar, just temporary. But the things that are happening there are lasting a lifetime and beyond into eternity.